Look, I know how you feel about role playing. Everybody thinks it's a waste of time, except the pros. The pros are all like, dude, I got to role play. I got to practice. I got to run a drill. I got to play it out first. Okay. I got to run the drill, play it out. I got to feel the field. I got to know what's going to happen. In fact, role playing can increase retention of a topic by 58%. Do you know most sales training and most training and books, over 82% of the content is forgotten within 30 days, if not more than that. Some reports say that it's 95% is forgotten. You know why? Because people don't role play. They don't drill it. They don't play it out. They don't work with it. I show you a baseball. This is a baseball, okay? Well, you need to work it out. I got to throw that ball. Role playing with that ball, practice, drilling, rehearsing, actual practicals with that baseball is going to develop muscle. When I start developing muscle by throwing that ball, what happens? My arm changes. When my arm changes, that drill changes. So you need to drill the same thing with your phone scripts. As I start drilling that script out in a role play, I'm going to get stronger. I'm going to get more confident. I'm going to start getting a little arrogant. I'm going to start getting a little loose. That's when I need to start adapting back to my consistent and stable. Drill it down so deep that you're not thinking anymore, okay? That if someone woke you up at 2 in the morning and a bomb went off, you could sit up and spit your script without even thinking about it. No matter what's going on, babies crying, internet crashing, lost your list, forgot who you were talking to. I've had all those situations happen to me, all right? In all these segments that I'm sharing with you, all this has happened to me. I need to get my script grooved in and I need to role play. This is what made me a great salesperson, okay? The thing that will keep me from being a great person on radio or TV is my unwillingness to practice, drill, and rehearse. The thing that would keep me from being a great speaker rather than just a good speaker, I'm talking about an exceptional speaker on stage, would be my unwillingness to literally practice, train, drill, and rehearse. For instance, right now Donald Trump is, I hate to do the Donald Trump thing because it's going to date this segment, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Donald Trump right now is running for president, okay? And you know what? If this cat actually took the time to practice, drill, rehearse, take an applause, respond to people positively, set up for big applauses, set up for big hooks, he'd be crushing it right now. But he won't. He's too arrogant. He's made too much money, and nobody can slow him down enough to say, dude, you're going to practice, drill, and rehearse. You don't need to be rote. You don't want to read off a teleprompter, but you want to know, hey, I can develop my game. I can have a lot of confidence by role playing. Now, I found a few things that make role playing very effective and a worthy investment of my time. I use a mirror to watch myself when I deliver a script, so I can watch for my confidence. I can look at my tone. I can look at my conviction. I can look at that. Do I even have that thing? I'm looking for the deal, right? I'm looking in the mirror, watching myself make the call. Am I looking for a deal or am I just role playing? My people in my office in Miami are required to role play. I'll walk in sometime. This isn't a real role play. The customer would never say that. What are you guys doing? Don't just fall into this false sense of I'm doing this drill. Play it out like it's game day. Record yourself on video in front of a mirror. Look at feedback. Really get into this thing so you're making a commitment to be a professional, okay? This isn't like getting married or having kids, man. You can get married and no role playing, okay? You can have kids, no drills, no practice. The fact that parents can be parents without any practice at all, and the fact that people can get married with no practice at all doesn't make it right. You can see it in the statistics. Kids hate their parents. Parents hate each other. Hey, maybe they need to just do a little practice and drill and rehearsing before they actually have kids or get married. In sales, the marketplace is going to beat you to death if you don't take the time to do this. For those of you out there that are doing well, you're making a lot of money, and you're not role playing, you're not practicing, trust me, the marketplace is beating you to death right now, even though you're making a lot of money. Because you could be making more money if you actually took the time, made yourself drill, practice. Look, there's no doubt about it. Ask the NBA, the NFL, ask a baseball player, a dancer, an Olympian, ask an actor or an actress, okay? Maybe Robert De Niro doesn't practice his lines anymore. He's getting paid $5 million a movie, $10 million a movie, just to put his name on one. But there was a point in his career, I'll promise you, where he practiced, drilled, rehearsed, and role played. I got such a benefit from role playing. I used to video record and audio record when I couldn't do video. I couldn't sneak in the old mystery camera. I would actually go back and listen to see where I was losing people, to see where the inflections were, to see what I was missing while I was in a deal when I quit watching. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I would see something on video or hear something in a recording. Those things are probably illegal. Okay? They say, ha, ha, ha. And I would go back and look at it and watch and say, what did I miss? And I'd say, oh, got it. It was so obvious that I turned them off when I said that, okay? So look, find a coworker or a family member that'll role play with you. Get your spouse or your kids involved. Handle every objection you're going to hear in these scripts. Find someone to work with that you work with where you guys, you could actually duel up and benefit one another by role playing, running through scripts. It's going to make it more fun. It's going to be a great source of feedback. It's going to make you more believable. It's going to create a more positive, confident, higher tone level person. Look, the bottom line is no profession, there is no profession on this planet that would get onto a court or a field or a stage without warming up. And if you think it's any difference in sales, you're arrogant and you're selfish. It's ridiculous that you wouldn't role play. It is ridiculous, an expensive mistake that you would practice on customers that have money. Role play your script daily, not once a week, every day. Warm the script up. It takes about 12 hours for somebody to get rusty. That means if you went home and slept and watched any amount of TV at all, you're rusty the next day. I assure you, role playing will increase your ability to convert, and it's going to make you feel better about your job, and it's going to increase the amount of people you actually call.